How do you think his mental health is, huh? Oh, I don't know.
Guys, NAVI Mac Life, welcome back to the channel. If you like mini motos, if you like motorcycles in general, well, guess what? You tuned into the right channel. I am Mac, and today we're going to be talking about something that really does not get talked about a lot, especially in the YouTube motorcycle community, and that's about mental health. So I want to talk about it. I want to talk how it affects pretty much everybody. I think a lot of people nowadays are going through a lot of things. You know, life can get pretty hectic. Work can get hectic. Just your everyday routine can get kind of hectic. You know, sometimes you think you're headed in the right direction, and then next thing you know, something tragic happens, and it might just take you from a 10 back down to a 2 or maybe a 0. Maybe you hit rock bottom. But today, we're going to talk about mental health. So let's go in the garage. Let's go check out the bikes. Let's go see how they're doing. It's cold outside. Fortunately, I cannot ride. I don't like riding when it's cold. It's just not enjoyable. But let's go take a little walk down to the garage and let's talk a little bit more about this. Let's go. All right, guys. So we're here with the Honda Rebel 1100 and we are going to talk mental health. And I think it's important we talk about mental health just because so many people are going through so many different issues. There's so much going on in life and life can get pretty hectic. So I think it's important we talk how the motorcycle can help with that. And it really can. You know, there's a little saying, you might have heard it. They say riding a motorcycle is wind therapy. And it's actually true. It's funny in a sense, but it is actually true. Is it the alternative to seeing an actual therapist? Maybe not. Maybe so. But when you hop on a motorcycle, there's just something about it that takes your mind off all the distractions in life. I think mainly it's because you're just kind of focused on the road. You're focused of your surroundings. And with that, it can kind of just block out any negative thoughts that are going through your life or through your head. And the best part about it is it's something fun. If you own a motorcycle, I'm pretty sure you bought it because they're just fun. Yeah, they're a form of transportation, but let's be real, it's fun. It's fun being on a motorcycle. It's fun getting on a motorcycle and having a destination of nowhere. Half of my destinations are nowhere. And that's the beauty about it. I just hop on it and I don't think about anything but the road, what's in front of me. If you watch my channel, you know I'm thinking about where I'm going to eat, of course. And that's why I enjoy riding so much. I was hooked on it from an early age. My parents got me an old Honda dirt bike when I was 10 years old. I could not flat foot that thing whatsoever. But I got on that thing and I would hit the dirt trails. It was just so much fun. I just remember hitting the dirt hills and my adrenaline was pumping and everything. And it was just something I never got out of my head. And, you know, there went a period of time where I didn't have any type of motorcycle or dirt bike. And I got back on it not too long ago and started riding. And then I got the Honda NAVI and it just all came back to me like how much fun these things are. And it doesn't matter if you're on a mini moto or a bigger bike, whatever, as long as you're on two wheels. I mean, in my head, I was having fun and it just took every little distraction out of my life. So I wanted to also talk about a study that was done. Harley Davidson actually put out the article. It was done by Brain Research. I'll have a link in the description so you can actually read this article. But what they said is it's a proven study that riding a motorcycle, I'm not talking about anything else. I'm not talking about driving a car, even if it's a sports car, even if you own a Ferrari. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a motorcycle specifically. It's proven research that riding a motorcycle helps with your mental health dramatically. They did a study of driving a car, riding a motorcycle, and just regular resting. And they tested the brain. And with this brain research, researchers recorded participants' brain activity and their hormone levels during, after, and before riding the motorcycle, driving the car, and just being at regular rest. So while riding a motorcycle, they noticed an increase in your sensory and a resilience to distraction. So they also noticed that motorcycle riders had an increase in adrenaline levels and heart rate. And they also noticed there was a decrease in cortisol metrics. And basically what that means is you can equivalent that to doing like light exercise, something not so much as fun. And that also helped having that decrease. So hormonal biomarkers were decreased by 25% riding a motorcycle. Your sensory was enhanced dramatically as opposed to riding in a car or driving a car. So they also noticed when riding a motorcycle, your brain alertness increased significantly too. And that was equivalent to drinking a cup of coffee. So the physiological and the neurological responses on riding a motorcycle, the levels were very, very dramatic. So a doctor, his name is Dr. Vaughn, he said that the physiological and the neurological responses between riding a motorcycle and doing just regular activities was quite pronounced. And the doctor also said that riding a motorcycle is a significant way of removing stress from your life. So along with your adrenaline pumping, your heart rate was also increased while you're riding the bike. All this together just made for stress to become less and less, which is a really good sign. If you've never rode a motorcycle and you're on the fence of buying one, I suggest you buy one. Maybe start out with something small like a mini moto like the Honda NAVI. And if you haven't seen the Honda NAVI, go check out my other videos. There's plenty of videos on that bike. And then work your way up to a bike like this. But no matter what kind of bike you're on, I guarantee you, you're gonna love it. It's just something you can do with a group of friends. It's something you can do alone. It's something you can use for transportation, or it's just something you can get on and just ride with no destination. Not to mention there's so many other things about owning a motorcycle. It's something you can take pride into. So guys, no matter what you're going through, just remember tomorrow is a new day and you will get through it. And you know, just remember you're not alone. A lot of people are going through things. Even your boy here goes through some things. So, but if you can bring a little bit of peace and happiness to your life, why not? And my Honda Rebel 1100 helps me a lot with that. When I get on the Honda Rebel 1100 in the summertime, there's nothing better than that. And just riding and just going to new destinations, going to new little restaurants, just relaxing and, you know, maybe meet up with some friends. So that's another thing I want to talk about. When you own a motorcycle, there's a lot of group rides, or maybe you'll just go to a bar or a restaurant and somebody will eventually come up to you because A, they'll either see your motorcycle helmet or just assume you're the guy with the motorcycle. Maybe you're wearing something motorcycle related. And next thing you know, you're having a half-hour conversation with this guy and you guys are trading Instagrams and whatever, and then meeting up for group rides and talking. It's amazing how many people you can meet in the motorcycle world. So guys, I was going to keep this video kind of short, but I just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention that, you know, mental health is something very important, and I think it needed to be talked about. And if you're going through something, just remember, it's going to get better, I promise you. And if you're looking to buy a motorcycle, of course, I say do it. Why not? You only live once, right? Telling you, it will be the most fun you'll ever have. It is just something about it that is just different from being in a sports car or being on a four-wheeler or anything like that. It's just something about being on a motorcycle is just amazing. So guys, with all that being said, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great summer. Guys, remember, it will get better, I promise you. Buy a motorcycle, get out there, let's go. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.